Hello, welcome to this day in the life. So I'm here today to kind of film a little bit the process of organizing my studio to set up the F-Mark2. First, I'm going to give you a real and dirty type of tour so that you can see what my studio looks like, and I'll explain why it's in such a disheveled state. I can't wait to flip the camera around. But before I do that, let me just kind of let you guys know what I'm going to be showing you in this day in the life. So, and why. Let me explain a little bit also why this studio is in shambles. As many of you know, we took a few days off last week, and I kind of pay for that, right? Whenever I take days off, everything gets piled up. But also, I don't know if many of you know, but I used to have a jewelry Etsy shop, which is kind of permanently on vacation. I was very attached to that shop. I love making jewelry. It's just, well, whatever. I'm not going to go into those details. So it's hard to finalize the pulling the plug of it. So right now it's fun that I got to make a little bit of jewelry just for fun. And I kind of needed that because I was just work and running errands or doing stuff with the family, but I needed some me time, doing something that I love, that I enjoy. And even though my work is kind of that, it's still work, right? So that's what I gave myself, some jewelry time. Anyway, so long story short, Elisa has been helping in the shop a lot. Well, I mean, she works and she gets paid, right? It's not like it's free child labor. And she's been working, doing a lot of stuff for me, like, you know, those little packets that I add. Let me just grab one of them. The little packets that I add with your orders that have the thank you. She she helps put these together, and every now and then she also helps with some design stuff, but she was just working on that. And she was working on a cutter that's not that great, so some of those stickers are kind of like wonky, but I didn't want to waste them, so we are using them anyway. She was also cutting tabs for me to finish organizing the stickers. I ordered another pack of cardstock. I get it from Amazon because I don't have enough. I have been better. I was just putting stickers one behind the other. So I've gotten better, but I still don't have enough. So long story short, it was wonderful to have her come in and join. She's also been making bracelets, and I have all her supplies in one of the drawers in the module behind me. So that's kind of a little jumbled up too. And then there's jewelry making stuff all over. I can't quite make everything that I used to make in my other shop because I don't have all the beads out. But I was just focusing on making some Catholic rosaries because we're hoping to join a Catholic bazaar. And what I want to do is just bring Elisa with me, have both our merchandise there, and kind of share the profits because she's just been great at helping out and getting more involved. And if anything, I want to show her that when you work, you receive money. There's a lot of things that you can do, but you can also save and kind of prepare her. She's 11 years old, but I feel that if I wait till she's closer to 18, it's a whole bunch of years wasted of time that I could have been preparing her for the independence that she needs once she goes to college. Anyway, I'm gonna flip you guys over. Just make sure I don't have anything sensitive laying around, and I'm gonna show you what my studio looks like. I don't even know where to start, so I'm gonna start in this corner. What you see here It's a lot of the jewelry stuff. So I have a whole bunch of the rosaries in here. These are like just rosary bracelets. So they just need to have the charms put onto them, and a whole bunch of inventory that I had. And this is like a bag that I take with me to doctor's appointments because I just feel so very unproductive to just sit and do nothing. So if I can be doing something while I'm there, then yeah, good, well, awesome. That's gonna stay there though, because I need to have this cornered somewhere, and it doesn't really bother. So I already put away the ones that I had here. These are 2 candies from a Turkish restaurant that Elisa really loves, and these are to clean my retainer. These should not be here. So anything that does not belong in this office, I'm gonna put it over here while I'm, you know, just going around this video. That's my laptop, and that's the laptop that's going to be used to work on the F-Mark. And these are the drawers where all Elisa bracelet making supplies are. She was doing clay bracelets, so I went ahead and bought from my provider, but that was wholesale. But anyway, in the moms group around here, I've been offering to sell the beads because we just have too many. Anyway, so you see that's my filming area, and look, it still has the wires from that cutter that I told you that I set up for Elisa so she could help me cut these folders. And this is just recycling stuff, so I also need to organize that. And I have some of the things that I was making over here, and you know, a little bit of a mess everywhere, if you can see. And that's trash. I mean, that mat is not even good for cutting folders anymore. So you see, I have stickers to put away, I have this to put away. So what I want to do today with you guys in this video is just clean up my space. I'm fulfilling orders here, so I kind of pile up the baskets this way, and yeah, you know, and again, and here on top of the Graphtec, you see some of Lisa's beading trays and some of her skating tights, and a rack that I got from Amazon because the current one where I have the cutters is kind of like bending inwards. I think it's too long. I got it, I don't know, I saw somebody, I don't know if it was Sarah Plans or Roma Plans. I know that somebody that uses these shelves linked to one that was purchased at Target, but it's too long and it bends inward. So I bought this one that is not as long in hopes that it fits better on my desk because my cutters have to leave the place where they are. Another thing that I have is a whole bunch of clothes hanging from here. So yeah, I'm not gonna show that too much. And then Elisa left some clothes here, and we have one bag on the floor. So it's just little pieces of mess everywhere. And I really want to get rid of all this mess because I want to prepare everything for the F-Mark. And who knows, maybe I'll unbox it today. If not, then there'll be another part of this video. But what I'm going to try to do right now is just work as fast as I can so that I can also go ahead and set the F-Mark up. Even if I don't play with it, at least it's out and ready to use. So yeah, just join me while I clean up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys an update. These were some organizers that I found. They're there. This is trash, and so this is what I did. This is not gonna go quite there, and I'm sorry I didn't film this whole process. I ran out of battery. I don't think my caddy is gonna quite go up there because yes, you can see this module is smaller, but it's okay. I don't mind not being able to fit all 4 cutters because hopefully this is where the action is going to be on the big one. I know that while I make all the kits work a certain way, that I format them all to be the same, I'm going to have to continue using the small cutters, but yeah. So then up here, it's a little crowded right now. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to leave it like that. Maybe yes, maybe no. I have to think about that. For now, I even took the printer away, and I'm gonna see because I don't know exactly how much room I'm gonna need from that desk to fit the F-Mark, okay? So yeah, everything else is basically the same. I have not changed anything else other than just moving the cutters to here. And now my filming station, it's still there. It's just a little more to the left. Let me just show you the desk, which is fine. And then I had this nice shelf, which I'm now using for my label printer. So then I have a little bit more room over here for when I'm planning. Okay, I don't know. Let me see. I'm starting to feel a little bit tight, but you know what? I am going to focus on this because I'm so grateful to have the F-Mark that it's coming and it's being installed very soon. So again, I sadly don't have great battery, but once I put it all up and install it, I'll try to show you guys how it lives in this new space. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. That thing is huge. I have not installed the tray just yet, but look at it's this is not a small table. So I just took it out of the box and took the plastic off. I'm going to kind of read the instructions to see all the places where I need to take that tape off, how to install the tray. Go ahead and install it so that at least that's set up. I'm not quite sure if I can play with it today, but at least I'll leave it all unboxed and yeah, ready to go for when I'm ready to set it up tomorrow. Hi guys, I guess this is really not a day in the life, but I'm kind of closing it right now. So what I wanted to tell you is that I finally was able to figure out how to cut the files, and I think I'm doing pretty well because I even figured out how to cut in one pass, which is wonderful. There are certain things that I won't be able to cut in one pass, so I'm gonna have to use a guillotine for that because I can kind of cut the outline in one pass, but it's impossible to just cut a sheet in half in one pass, but that's okay. I don't really mind. I do have a, when I started this business, I bought a professional guillotine because initially Elisa and I wanted to make notebooks and you needed one for that. So I guess it's time to bring it up from the basement and put it to good use because I mean, right? I'm gonna need it. I just don't know where I'm gonna put it. I don't have space for it. I have to figure out where to put it. And yeah, I don't even know if that's gonna be possible. In any case, it's fine. Even though I hope to have a bigger volume, I don't quite have that volume yet, so it's fine. It's okay. I don't mind having to cut them in a smaller guillotine for now, which is also much better than feeding everything through the silhouettes The precision of the F-Mark is amazing, guys. Super, super amazing. The one thing I haven't quite figured out yet is how to use the plugin to cut directly from Adobe Illustrator. But you know, it is what it is. At least I'm able to just do everything and just use the software that it brings for cutting. And like I said, I was able to figure out the settings that I needed to use. However, let me just kind of give you a rundown. It was like a couple of days setting it up. Then it was a couple of days figuring it out. I have no idea if I'm doing things the most efficient way, maybe not, but it's more efficient than what I had. So that's one thing I can be sure of. Let me just show you guys. This is one of the new Daily Duo kits that released this Friday. Daily Duo compact vertical, and I cut this in my F-Mark, which I'm super excited about, because now that I have that template for cutting, that one is set up. I just have to kind of set up the graphics, and that's it, guys. I just set up the graphics for all the other ones that I want, and that's it. I can print a whole bunch and have them all cut. I do have to be careful though, because it is super fast, and I wish I could regulate the cutting speed for the outline, like the die cut. I wish I could regulate that speed separately than for the kiss cut. So again, it's like I'm saying, maybe it's not the most efficient way. Maybe I am going to have to just do 2 passes, because it's going to be safer that way. Otherwise, I might just have stickers get messed up, because everything is like so fast. I want to maybe do the die cut a little slower in the meantime while I figure out how to do it better. But like I said, again, it's still much better than what I had. Anyway, there is still a big monumental task ahead, which is converting all of the printable files into Adobe Illustrator. Because even if I continue designing on the silhouette, I now have a new set of registration marks that I need to work with. And I just, it's like an extra step when you design, but it's also a step yet you only do it once. And then I don't have to feed the cutters manually, so who cares, right? What I'll be doing also is the most popular older kits, I'll be bringing them to the new formats as well, because my ideal scenario is just to have one format for everything. So let's hope I can make that happen. I'm so excited, guys. Bye. Thank you for joining me in this, I don't want to call it day in the life, but in this kind of like process of getting the F-Mark unboxed and figured out. Okay. Bye guys, take care, have a wonderful rest of your week.